Friendship. Friendship is most likely one of the most important factors in mental health. For me, I know this is true only now. Friends can influence anything and everything you do, such as your opinions on matters, music taste, style, and in some cases your emotions. As a little girl, I didn't have many close friends. I tended to stick with the same 2 people, but I was happy. My parents and teachers were worried about my well-being, saying I would grow up shy, disconnected and distant from everyone who would know me. However much they tried, they couldn't help me with that problem, because I was just happy I had my friends who I knew were my best friends. Of course I got along with everyone around me, and they looked after me, but as soon as it was weekend, they didn't matter. Not nearly as much as Polly and Lily. I loved those girls with my whole heart, and nothing could take them away from me. Until we had to move schools. They stayed together whilst I moved to the other side of the town. When I moved schools, the new friends started rolling in, but the old ones slipped away. I guess it's so easy to distance yourself, not even intentionally when you're at such a young age, still learning how to cope with the world around you and how to keep everyone close. It's impossible. For this part of my life, I had a good amount of friends. Sometimes I would worry about who I was meeting at lunch, or even if they would judge me for having a good time. But I was a teenager. What else was I meant to be thinking about? I began looking too much into things people were saying or doing around me, being too observant maybe. Or maybe I was seeing what they really thought of me, but were trying to hide. I would hear comments like, "Walk in the road, you make us look like bad friends if you're walking behind." Or, "Speed up, you're the reason you're late." When in reality I got into the meeting point early, just so we weren't late, and we still were. I thought I was going crazy. I believed all these comments that were being made. So I shut off, thinking if I didn't say or do anything they would stop and this sinking feeling would go away. People in the group grew weary of the games being played, and I was no longer welcome for being too quiet, for wanting to go back to a time when I was happy, before all of this. Before all I ever wanted was to be appreciated, but never getting what I was wishing for. Back to when I didn't have to worry who I was meeting at lunch. Maybe even to a different time. Before I felt like I'd impress every boy I met. Because I don't. I know I don't. The people around me who are now my friends are still showing me all these things every single day. Yet, sometimes we need to unlearn all these thoughts that past people put into our heads.